Hello guys, today I'll be teaching you another few functions that I think will be very useful, but it is not really popular. So let's start. First of all, we have to log in our account as usual. And the first function that I'm going to show you is a GTD order. GTD is stand for good till date. For example, let's say we want to buy a stock, Hong Seng. Now the price is about 240, 241. I want to buy at the lowest price, let's say 220. So what I normally do is I click on my name, I put buy. Quantity I will choose 5, let's say 5,000 to 20. So over here I put my trading pin and I'll just click on buy. But over here I'm gonna twist a bit. I will over here in validity day I will change it to GTD. The difference is a GTD order I can queue it for a longer time, which means, for example, if my buy order at 220 doesn't hit today, and then it will continue until, let's say, I choose for October. I choose for 15th of October, which means if my order doesn't get it today, it will automatically continue it on tomorrow, on the day after tomorrow, until 15th. Whichever comes first. Either I got it first or the date comes first, then it will expire on its own. Let's see. Okay, let's check on my order. So, okay, take a look at this. Hong Seng GTD 220. So if today I doesn't get it, tomorrow I don't need to queue it again, and it will automatically queue by itself. It will actually bring forward my order, and I might actually queue it earlier than those of you who queue it tomorrow at night, because I get to queue it tonight but not tomorrow morning. So for those of you who want to queue it earlier or who want to queue it at a further price, you might actually choose for this option. This GTD function is not only for buy, but actually you can apply it for sell as well. So the same thing will be happening over here, just change from buy to sell, and GTD option is good to go. Okay, one last tip over here in GTD, you can place an order furthest at the time period of a month. You cannot place it for like 3 months or 6 months. A month is the maximum. Okay? Next up, the very useful function that I'm going to share is a stop loss, or we call it a stop order. So what we usually do here when we want to sell, we won't actually touch order type, but today we are going to change limit into stop limit, and it will convert into a stop order, a stop loss order. So how it works now, Hong Seng is trading at 239, 240. So assuming that I have this stock already, so I want to cut loss when it dropped to a certain price, let's say 235, because I scared that later on I have works to do, I might not be available to stay at the screen the whole time, so I want to sell it first at that price. If you put that limit, you don't change it stop limit, your order of 235 will directly get matched, because a limit order will match your order to the best price available on the market. So let's think. Now it's trading 239, 242. So if you put your order at 235, the market will directly sell your order at 241, because that is a better price for you compared to 235, isn't it? 241 is better than 235, so the market will actually arrange that for you. But if you change it already to stop limit order, it will only sell your order when the last price over here change to 235. Then only your order will trigger by our system, and it will queue into the market. So remember, you have to put two prices, 235 in the price and another 235 in stop price, and then you will just need to put on sell, and it should be working. And remember, this type of order can only valid for a day. It is not available for GTD. Okay, just in case that you are curious, what is the difference between price and the stop price here? Okay, whenever you put a stop limit order, your order will be received by our RHB internal system and it will not queue to Bursa yet because your order is not triggered yet. So the trigger price is over here in the stop price. Whenever the last price become 235, that means someone sell it lower until 235, then only your order of 235 that you want to sell will queue into the Bursa system, and then your order can be sold directly. So in that sense, you can actually put your trigger price higher to make sure that your order will directly get matched after it touches the price. For example, I can put it at 237. So if the last price is 237, then my 235 order will directly jump into the Bursa system and it will sell to the buyer price at 237, 236 or 235 if there is a buyer. So it will have a better secured cut loss if you know what I mean. But what I practice normally is the price and the stop price I'll put at the same, just avoid some confusions, and also the liquidity of the stocks allowed me to do that. So if you are investing into some stocks that doesn't have so much of liquidity, for example Dutch Lady, okay, you can see in the market that 42, 40, 38, which is normal, 50, 56, 98. So there is a huge gap over here. Then you might actually consider to put your stop price and price, the gap is a bit wider so that your stop loss order will actually carry out effectively. If not, it will get triggered and then your order won't get sold. And now I'll be sharing to you how to buy a foreign stock or a stock in the foreign exchange. So over here in RHB Tradesmart, we do support Bursa Malaysia and also Singapore, Hong Kong and US as well. You can buy any share over here. So for example, we want to see a stock in Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Let's say Xiaomi. Okay, Xiaomi now is trading at 21.05 to 21.10, so you just place an order over here as usual. So make sure the stop code are the same. And one note need to be taken over here is all the stocks listed in Forex Exchange other than Bursa Malaysia, the quote is 15 minutes delayed. So it's best if you can refer to other website, for example investing.com, for the updated quotes. And one tricky part over here is US Stock Exchange because they have a few exchanges over there. And over here we have 3. So for example, you want to buy a Apple stock. Apple is listed with Nasdaq. So if you find it here, you can find Apple. But if you're not sure, you find it in New York Stock Exchange and you find Apple over there, it won't come up. So it is best that you actually Google it and know which exchange they are listed in and then go to the respective exchange. Just in case you haven't noticed already, you will actually need to use your trading pin very frequently. Whenever you want to buy, sell, cancel or even change an order, you have to enter your trading pin. And it has to be alphanumerical. And often people type it wrong or forgot it or fat finger type it wrong. And you have 3 times of chances that you can actually try it. So when it comes to the 3rd time, you still have it wrong, you have to reset it by no choice. So how to reset it? You need to go to the top right corner, edit profile, click on it, then it will pop up my profile, click on pin and password. Right, so in this page you can actually change your password and change your trading pin. password and trading pin. So if you still remember your password and you just want to change it, you might need to put in your current password and your new password for twice, and then you just click update. And if you want to change your trading pin, put a current pin, new trading pin, and new trading pin for the second time. But if you want to reset your trading pin, you need to go to the bottom left, click on forgot trading pin, and it will prompt you come out this, and you need to put your IC over here, and your mother's maiden name, and you click on reset the trading pin, and you should be able to receive an OTP to your email right away. And so you can actually reset it from there, and the OTP will lead you to the landing page, and you will need to put in the OTP that is sending to you and reset it to the trading pin that you want. The small tips for you if you are a frequent trader: you actually gain some points for every successful transactions with RHB Tradesmart. So the points, we call it smart point, it's here. So when you click on smart points, you can actually see how many points that you have in the account. And all the smart points will be expiring in 3 years after you get the points. So here you can see how many points you have, and you can redeem accordingly if you want to. So basically there are 3 things that you can redeem. One is RHB Big Point, you can redeem it to it. Second one is you have any RHB Platinum credit card, then you can redeem into the point as well. Or the third one will be Bursa Market Debt. Let me explain this. So this one, if you are actually interested into looking at the price beyond the buy and sell queue, let's say, let's come back to Maybank. Okay, Maybank is doing 827, 828. So we can see over here the market depth, we can see 27, 26, 25. So there's 3 levels. On the sell side as well, 28, 29, 30. But if you subscribe to this, you can actually have 5 market depth. So instead of 23 market depth, you have 5. You can see up to 27, 26, 25, 24, and 23. So that will actually help some people to have a better investment decisions. And it is very affordable. You can get it from 2000 smart point. And let's say if you don't have enough point to redeem the 5 market depths that you want, you can actually buy it here. Edit profiles, you go to subscription and access, then go down there. You can see you can subscribe here. So it will charge you to your account 12 ringgit, and you can start now. And yeah, 12 ringgit for a year. So some people like it, some people don't. Some people will think that that will give me more insights for how people queue, and we can know there is actually buy or sell interest. But some people will thought that is an distractions that provide no value to them. So it's up to you. No force, no hard selling. Coming up next, I'll be showing you on how to look at the chart. Right click on any stock, and if you want to go to Intraday Chart, you click it here. Intraday, it means within today only, start from 9 to 5. So you'll be seeing in the line chart over here, and the volume is below and down here. You cannot add any indicator whatsoever inside here. But if you want to have advanced charting, click on this, and it will pop up another tab. And here it shows you a lot of functions, indicator, or drawing tools if you want to. So I will be sharing the functions later on how to use all the indicator if you're interested. But yeah, this is where it leads to this page. A very simple introductions on how to use the charting tool. So on the right hand side, it will start with trade progress. It will show you on the buy rate or sell rate on that price level. So for example, this stock Zebra Dynamic at 38 cents, it is 100% sell down from the seller to that price. So the volume is here. 10 million unit here. Then for respective price level, you have different buy rate and sell rate. Then this is the tracker on showing you different timestamp. It has different transactions, so you can go through it if you want to. And on the left hand side, this is the alert that automatically triggered by the chart nexus, and it will show you some ideas if you don't know what to look at, but these are more on short-term basis. So other than alert, we have stock listing. Here you can search for a stock, or simply you can click on here, search for a stock. Then you have indicator. Indicator, we have all sort of indicator over here, and the settings of the indicator here, you can set it if you want to. Then on announcement, that is for that particular stock. So if you change to another stock, it will come out another announcement. So note, that would be your own note at that stock. So you can add a note, save it, and then maybe in the future you can revisit. Maybe in the future you can revisit this stock and know what your thought on that day. A very quick glance on how to use all the tools. So normally my practice is I will close up all the tools by the side and also on the bottom. So I can only focus on my chart. Okay, close it up here, close up and show full chart. Then I will click on the handle here. Then it can let me pull out my chart left and right. Magnifying glasses very important. You can zoom out, you can zoom in. Then here you can have your horizontal line, trend line, what else, pencil, a rectangle box, Fibonacci, Fibo as well, undo, redo, erase on a specific drawing, or you can erase it all, and save your drawing if you want. Then next time open up the chart or your drawing, your trend lines will be over there. Right, now we will go through that fundamental analysis. So we have tools for you to analyze on the financial health of the stock as well. So you have to go to right click on the stock, click on the fundamental database, and this will pops out another tab. And yeah, you can have a look on the financial health. If you don't want to visit any third-party website, this is good enough as well. And yeah, all these things you can go through. I cannot go through item by item. There's too many things. You can have financials like up to 10 years ago until now. Then what else? Shareholding. Yeah, this is very important. You can have the top, I believe it's top 10, no, top 30 shareholders in that particular stocks. Then you can actually see if the director is buying more in this quarter or selling out on that quarter, or you can see whether EPF is in this stock or that stock. Although some people tend to believe that doesn't help at all, but yeah, have a good look on that. Okay, one last thing before I forgot, and I think it's very important for all of us, is to check on your trading limit. So click on your account number, click on the stock, click on buy any stock, then click on this icon of human. Ignore the rest of the figure, only focus on net. Net is the buy limit that you have currently in your account. So it will allows you to buy up to that level, and then you have to pay it out within 2 days or sell it away. Just to explain it to you, what does it mean? BME stands for Bursa Malaysia Exchange. Buy sell is maximum limit that this account can hold. So for example, I bank in a 5 million ringgit into this account. So the maximum limit that this account can approve is up to 5 million only. And IDSS is then for intraday short selling. So I don't have the feature with me in this account, so it shows 0. So that's normal. So I just focus on net. And yep, that's pretty much everything that I want to touch on this video is covered as of now. So for those of you who want to learn more on basics, you can go to the basic video. And I will be sharing on an advanced video later on, so that will pretty much cover up most of the tools that I'll be using for me personally when I used to trade or invest. So give a thumbs up if you think you learned something, and share with your friends if you need to, and enjoy the video. Thank you. Bye bye.